Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We are live. We are absolutely live. It is currently 4 minutes past 1 on whatever the hell day it is. What day is it today? It is Monday, the 12th of February. So today we're going to be having a little chat. I've got Q&A, all that sort of stuff. So I'll wait for a few minutes for everybody to get in. Let me have a little look on the left-hand side. Are we live? I think I'm live. I'm not quite sure. I wonder if anyone's watching yet. I'm not sure. Let's check back with this in a couple of minutes. I don't even know if it works. So we're going to check back with it a couple of minutes. If you are here, guys, make sure you do say hello in the comments. I'm going to give it a few minutes just so I can wait for a few people to get in. Today, just a general Q&A, but I'm really going to discuss kind of maybe the worst side and the bad sides of online entrepreneurship, I guess. And just kind of be honest with you guys, really. You know, does working from home get lonely? Is there downsides to kind of entrepreneurship? So that's really what today is going to be about. Not to kind of poo-poo anything and to put you guys off. It's just to be honest with you guys. Like, it's not like I'm having a bad day or anything. It's just that people do ask me, so I thought we could discuss it. What's up, Josh? Blue Checker, Josh again. Craig, what's up? See, all you guys just like chilling from home. How do you find it? So I'm not sure if you caught my question. Let's see if this live alerts view count. Okay, the view count works. We'll keep the view count on. If any of you guys want to know how to do all this sort of stuff, so you can add in, you know, like the view count, all the different bits of things. I do that little thing up in the corner, and when someone subs, in comes the live alert as well, which normally comes up on the left-hand side. So yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, then just ping them out there. Feel free to ping them out there. I'll do a little giveaway on this video as well. So I'll do a sneaky little giveaway. We'll give away some cash money. Not this cash money. This is my fake cash money when I got scammed when I sold my iPhone. So I now just have it on my desk. What's up, the Electric Art Collective? Hello. Does that say hashtag tech? Hashtag tech. It says hashtag tech or hashtag HSHTG tech. So I've got a couple of questions, guys. While we've kind of got you here, have you been enjoying the kind of new type of content I've been doing in terms of like the different camera angle? I've got my nice little camera, so I'm kind of trying to put this to good use. If you guys want to know what that is, it's the Canon GSX Mark II. It's the one with the flip up, so you can see. Let me show you guys. Look, there you are. You're all there. You're all down there. So it's a flip up one. Have you been enjoying the new content? No memory card installed. Well, that's about rubbish. Let me scroll down. Because I can't see the comments. One sec. I've got to optimize the screen, guys. I've got to optimize the screen. Congrats on 5K. Thank you very much. Thing is, though, when you're on YouTube and when you have a Create Studio account and all that sort of stuff, as soon as you get past like half, so like 5,500, you then get, it says 6K. I'm like, yeah, 6K subs, even though it's not. Craig, give me some money. What? What's up, Reese? Ryan, hello. Facebook update, 170 members. Now selling an ebook, doing coach calls, and launching a product with a member for an equity stake in a product. That's awesome. That's incredible. And how long have you been doing that? Like a couple of weeks? Loving it. Stepped up the game. Yeah, I'm stepping that game up. Okay, why is this? I can't. Ah, there we go. I was too zoomed in. That's the problem sometimes, guys. You just got to zoom out. You've got to command minus that. Yeah, I'm stepping up the game. I realised that, you know, YouTube is the thing that I spend the most time on. I might as well put a bit of production quality into what I do. But also, I want to start running a lot more ads and stuff like that. So, yeah, just generally put a lot more thought into it. Just watched your course, Panic 777. Sorry about that. Just hit my mic. just watched your last video and realised that you got a course UK orientated, and I bought a few. You bought a few days ago one which was more of an American one. Of course, I live in the UK. Get yourself a refund, my friend. That's what Josh nearly did, as you can see. Okay, this one. Okay, to be honest, I'm skeptical. I work as hard. I'm sure everyone else does in the normal job. I'm not earning rubbish money. Not great. I could use more. Yeah, well. How can I earn enough to stay home? So yeah, I was in a similar situation. I didn't have a bad job. I certainly didn't have like a great job. I've enjoyed my jobs in the past. They were all kind of sales based or like sales trainer based. So I always enjoyed doing it. But I was never earning, like, I always had to worry about money. So I'll give you a really great example. I'm going away a couple of times over the next few weeks to different countries. I want to go away quite a few times this year. I would have never been able to do that, ever. It's just I would have to save up for a year to be able to go on a nice holiday, and I wouldn't have done that. I would have felt bad spending a lot of money going on a nice holiday. I used to go on like the real. Well, I still will go on them because they're pretty good. But the real kind of, I would call them like we literally I call them shit holidays, where you go somewhere that's so cheap, all inclusive, but it's sunny. As you can see, I need some sun on me right now. So I used to like worry about saving up for that and all that sort of stuff. So my job I could afford it. I could afford nice things and stuff like that. But I was never happy with it. I was always trying to make more money, and I could never do it. As in to the point where I didn't have to work really hard. So I started this whole online thing out of thank you for the sub, thank you Manuel. Or Emmanuel, I didn't catch the end of that, but thank you for that. I'm not sure if you're watching the live stream, but if you are really kind. What am I trying to say? Basically, yeah, I was in the same position, just wanting to earn some side income, and that's what it originally started as, side income. I never thought I would have to. Well, I would quit my job, but it got to that point because of YouTube that it was more of a risk to. It was more of a risk to stay at work than it was to quit. That sounds really weird, but it was. So yeah, it depends on how much you want to earn. But yeah, you could definitely make additional income. It just depends which business model you choose. And once you pick one, just kind of go with it. Learn as much as you can. But the big thing, this is the big thing. The big tip is you have to take action. If you don't take action, then you can't even fail if you don't take action. And actually, failure is not a bad thing. Like failing is good. Craig's got a steady stream, signing clients left, right, and centre. Abdul, what's up? Man like Johnny, oh yeah. Panic77, too far into it. Main thing is to take the first step. Yeah, absolutely. If you ever need any help, you can always reach out to me. So Ryan, you started a group a week and a half ago. Can't wait to start YouTube and hopefully get into your highest mastermind group at some point in the future. Yes, just so you guys are aware, I know I did some information about my mastermind. I have closed it down again. So I've got one person into the mastermind. I opened up 2 spaces, but I chose to only bring in 1 person. So I had actually, I think 5 people ready to pay their money to go in. So I had to turn quite a few people down. And this is the thing, I don't do my mastermind for money because it's actually quite cheap. I do it because I really want to help someone out, and I invest a lot of time into them. So it's going pretty well. The person, if he's in here, well, I haven't seen his name, but he might be watching it. He's an entrepreneur from the UK. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of doing that. And this is the thing, they might not stay in there forever. It might be a month or 2 and then they move on and do their own thing. That's the whole idea of it. But yeah, I'll probably open it up. I'm only going to be in the UK for like 2 weeks in March and another week in February. So I probably won't open one up until April. At that point, the price, it probably will go up as well. Affiliate marketing. Yes, I will watch the F-bombs. Sometimes I can't help it, and I do apologize. I've definitely changed a lot from when I first started my channel, trying to be a bit more family friendly. But yes, I of course take that feedback on board. But yeah, affiliate marketing, I have got some interesting things coming with that, but I just can't talk about it right now, which is the only really annoying thing, because I want to tell people, but I can't tell people. I've taken a new course on affiliate marketing. I will be doing something with it, probably not very, very soon because I've got too much going on. But because I need to record loads of YouTube videos from when I'm away, so I can have like a 4-day buffer, so I can acclimatise, time difference, and then start recording some videos when I'm out in Australia, and then get more content for you guys. So that's going to be my priority for this week, and then obviously when I'm away, I might do some affiliate marketing content while I'm out in Australia. But I have got some things on the horizon. I just don't know when they're going to be. So guys, who works from home? I've got a question for you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Do you work from home? Are you kind of a student or anything like that? Because I think this kind of topic could be quite useful to some people. Jeff, I have a lot of visits to my store and a lot of people who have said my store is really good, but I don't know how to turn those visits to conversions, being horrified. Not sure what that is. So people buy stuff emotionally, not based off logic. So you have to give them a reason to buy something. You've got to, you know, if it's a sale or if it's a buy one get one free or it's a bundle, and you've got to have a good product as well. So I could only give you generic advice without seeing your store. Feel free to email it to me, and I can have a look at it. And I can approach it from a customer perspective of what would make me buy something. But if you have a look at the most high converting websites that you'll find on the internet, okay, go for the big websites, the big brands. You'll find that on the very first page, they have a call to action. It's a very strong call to action, and it's a money-making call to action. It's not there to like just there for fun. It's there to make money. So the best thing to do is find another website in your niche that is doing very, very well, and it can be a mainstream niche, and then basically copy what they're doing. Abdul wants to quit his software engineering job. He's too dead in the product research phase. Yeah, phase. Just start doing it. This is the thing. It's better to start now and take 2 months than it is to wait for 2 months and just not be searching, if that makes sense. You know, I don't think anyone really loves their job like, oh, I can't wait to go to work. I don't think anyone's like that. I think it's just a bit silly. Like even and this is really what I want to talk about today, guys. Like it's the kind of people will say that entrepreneurship is the best thing ever, and to an extent it is awesome. But of course there are downsides to anything you do. For example, this is the title of this video is does working from home suck? And overarching, you know, no, but of course there's going to be downsides. Like for example, I live in a place where I don't really know anyone. I moved here to take a job in London, okay? So I moved here to Watford, take a job in London, so it's a commute into London. You know, it takes anywhere between half an hour to an hour, depending on the trains you get and stuff like that. So I never knew anyone around this area. Very shortly after starting my job here, which was November 2016, maybe December 2016, in June, I quit my job. So I quit that job, and now I've worked from home since then. So there's a whole social aspect. So, you know, with what I do, a lot of my, I guess, socializing, I don't know even if you can call it that, is done online. It's done through, you know, it's done through my phone. You know, the people I speak to, the other people in kind of my little kind of circle of friends, whatever, they don't live anywhere near here, and it's a big pain in the ass to go and see people. And if you're watching, guys, it's not saying that I won't. It's just that, you know, when you ever have to travel, you know, an hour, 2 hours to get somewhere, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. So there is always going to be a downside, and sometimes it's that, sometimes it's you know, cabin fever and everything like that. You know, it might be fitness related, like having to actually go and physically do things, because I can get stuck on my computer for a long time trying to work on new things and like doing emails and stuff like that. I can get really stuck and you know, not eat, for example. I can go from the morning until the evening and not eat, and I know it's terribly unhealthy not to do that or to do that. So there are some downsides, right? But the upsides way outweigh the downsides. I think going back to that eating thing, I think that's really a sign of if you enjoy what you do. If you enjoy what you do so much that you forget to eat, which is, you know, that'll kill you. You know, not eating will kill you. Then obviously I will eat, but don't want to die. But if you enjoy what you do that much that you just forget to eat, and you know, I miss lunch practically every single day because I'm like, oh, no, I just need to do this one more thing. I just need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do a YouTube video. I need to optimize that. I need to speak on the phone with this person. That I forget to do it. Now, if you work at your job and you forget to go to lunch, right? Then you probably like your job. If you are the person that is waiting for lunch, you're like, oh my God, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I can't wait to go to Costa, Pret. You just get out of the job. Get out of the job. You don't enjoy it. Good question. How much do I have to make? What do you guys think of that, guys, as well? What do you think? How much do I have to invest to start making a side income? It can be as little as nothing. It's just your time, really. It depends on what sort of business model you need to go through. With Amazon, you do need a bit of money. You need like £1,000, £2,000. I've got a video going up tomorrow about can you start Amazon FBA with £1,000. I know people that have done it, so I've just broken down how you would do it. But affiliate marketing, you can start for pretty much for free. You could do YouTube reviews. You could do YouTube reviews on products and services, and it's nearly free to do that. You might have to buy something. You could even return it after. But that is, it's free to have a YouTube account. It's free to, if you've got an iPhone or something like that to record with, then that, you've paid for it already. It's free to do. So there's lots of things you can do for very little money. It's just when you have investment, you can get the results quicker. But I would say, how much money do you need? Whatever you've got that you can afford to invest. How much is your income goal? I know what I'd like. I don't know what's actually feasible. It may sound stupid. I want, and this is just purely like a landmark thing. I want to make 7 figures. I want to be a 7-figure earner, and that's going to be once I make £80,000 a month. Now, I can't conceive that happening at the moment. In terms of, I can't say, in 6 months' time I will have all this set up, so I'm going to be a 7-figure earner. At the moment, it's a pipe dream, right? It will get closer, so I need to get to the, to the 30K, to the 40K, to the 50K, and that's going to be when it's going to really start ramping up, and you can reinvest. Because once you have money, guys, you can reinvest it to make more money. So if you notice, I've been running a lot of YouTube ads recently. The reason being is that I'm getting income, but I don't need it, right? I don't need it in my pocket. My bills are paid. I don't shop for like expensive clothes or anything like that. I'm putting that money from the business back into the business to grow it even further. It may be a mistake, but that's the only way I'm going to get to my goals, is by investing more. The same with Amazon. I've got new products that they're not on the go yet. It's just that I've done a research of 3 products, which I'm looking at possibly starting one of them when we get back from Chinese New Year in March. Again, that will then be launched, start ramping it up. Do the same again a month after or a couple of months after. So all the money I'm earning now is going to go back into the business. So my financial goal at the moment is just make enough to reinvest. My goal for the future is, I just want to earn loads of money. But the other thing I want you to be aware of is that's not like, I just want to like show off and stuff like that. I want to do it for the right reasons. I want to do it so I can, treat my loved ones to things that they like and go on holidays and stuff like that. I want to give as much value as possible to you guys. The only way I can do YouTube every single day is because I'm being compensated for it. It's the only way. I wouldn't be able to dedicate hours and hours a day, which is pretty much most of my day, to doing it, unless there was some there's some support there. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of garbling on a bit. Excuse me. So I've just scrolled back. Sometimes it glitches out and sends me to the bottom of the chat. You found a product that believe has potential for the first product. Cool. However, don't have anyone to ask for advice. Would it be possible for me to contact you and ask your opinion? Yes. Email me info@johnnybradley.com. I'll get back to you normally within 24 hours. What's up, Kadar? Kadar? Not sure. Harry, what's up? Been working from home past month. How's it been, Harry? How are you finding it? Craig, don't work from home, but very soon you will be working from home. Exactly. I've always considered like, should I get an office or something? But then I thought, I can't be bothered. I want to be able to work in my pajamas. Yeah. Reese works from home. Love it. Sitting here at my desk whilst watching this video while creating an AdWords ad right now. I know how you feel. I've set 2 adverts up yesterday while I was in bed, and I set another one this morning as well, without the spelling mistake as well. I did a spelling mistake on the first version of it. I fixed the spelling mistake. Not very good at spelling, guys. Abdul, sometimes work from home. Depends if I feel like going into London. Underground is too crazy. That would be every day then if I if I had the choice. Yeah, underground is horrible, man. I hate that. have no job at the moment, don't worry. You can still work on making income. Bought the microphone. Thank you. Good one. What, this one here? This is a good microphone. It's like £12. I am going to invest in a, I think it's the, can't remember who makes it. I'm going to invest in one of the more expensive lavalier mics because I use this thing all the time. I want a really crisp audio. So I've got a new camera, little Logitech 1080p. As you can see, I'm like super great definition right now. And I've got my new camera, all my stands and stuff like that. I'm having a great time, You're saving around £2,000 for your Amazon FBA journey. As I want to buy the course as well, can't wait for it. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I think that's a good amount, to be honest. That's a good amount. Whenever you get a budget, a lot of people go about it the wrong way. I say start with a budget and work back from that. Like, how much can you afford? So take out all the costs that you're going to need to actually spend that are kind of regardless of how many units you're buying, there's still costs you'll need to spend. Take that money out of the equation, and then you've got your leftover. Okay, take 10% off of that as well for your like general like buffer, 10-15%, and then play around with the rest of your money, and then you can use it on stock. And well, basically that's going to be your money for stock. Aaron, working from home, don't like it. Okay, helps with deliveries and getting home stuff done. But I try to work some days at the house, otherwise stay mobile. Take the laptop to cafes, etc. Change it up. That's really interesting. Yeah, in terms of deliveries, it's great for deliveries, guys. You never miss a delivery when you work from home. But also that means you always have to get up and get the door. And it's not always deliveries. It's sometimes a door-to-door salesperson, and you're just like, damn it. But yeah, with work. So a lot of people say to me, you should go to a cafe, or go to Starbucks or whatever, and do some work. The reason I don't do that is that I just don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy working in a coffee shop because I feel like, say for example, I want to call someone and I want to like if I want to talk about some people don't understand, right? I want to maybe it's just me and my own misconception of other people, but if I want to talk about like cryptocurrency, or I want to talk about Amazon or money or anything like that, I don't want to do it publicly because I don't want people to hear what I'm talking about, which is the only thing that I get kind of worried about. And also, if I'm like editing YouTube videos, I don't want people to see me editing them while I'm at Starbucks. And maybe that's, even though it's ridiculous because I put them out online anyway, maybe that's just an insecurity. But I do get daily coffee. Harry, do you sometimes miss your old work pals? Just because it was such a laugh during the day, but these are things I'm willing to sacrifice. Yeah, I think that if you're really willing, if you want to have mad results and you want to make like a great income, then you're going to have to sacrifice some things. Like you can't go out every day with your mates and go to the pub and have fun. It's just not, you're just not going to be able to do that, especially when you're starting out. You might be able to once you've developed your kind of business and you've outsourced and all that sort of stuff, and it's passive. But at the beginning, like I would sacrifice all of my free time, absolutely every single minute of my free time. And I did. When I first started, I did sacrifice all of my free time. And it was really hard work, to be honest. For a few months, it was very, very hard work. But it was worth it. It was totally worth the sacrifice. And I understand what you're saying, Harry, about, you miss work friends. I miss work friends, particularly from when I moved away from Norwich. So yeah, I miss a lot of people. But at the same time, you can go back, you can meet up with them. And as long as they're friends, you just pick up where you left off. But I agree with you completely. The sacrifice is worth it. It is definitely worth it. In my opinion, it may not be in everyone else's. It isn't to do with the video, but have you thought about doing a video on how to design a website on Wix? I have, and I did. I have got a video. If you check back, it's a long time ago, but I have got one that is on my channel somewhere. Even if you search in Google in YouTube, how to create a website on Wix, I'm probably going to be coming up in the search results. And this is it, guys. Some of my videos are now starting to rank from way back when. That's why YouTube is so good. I'm getting some videos that are getting a lot of views, and I did them like months ago, and they had like very little views, and then it's kind of slowly gathering. YouTube's a great game, guys. YouTube's a great game. It's quite easy socializing in co-working spaces. Google Campus has a free one. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But then again, this is the thing. This is what I'm really. This is a good question. This is a good point. If I'm going to work, I want to work, right? I don't want to socialize. if that makes any sense. Does it make sense? Like if I'm going to do an hour of emails, I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to smash out my emails, get them done, and then move on to the next task to be efficient. Whereas if you're speaking with someone, like you take a long time and stuff like that, I'd rather socialize separately and then work separately. But I guess everyone's different. Everyone's different. How much do you need to invest if you want to get started? If it's in Amazon, I wouldn't do it really for any less than £1,000. You can still do things like online arbitrage. You can get some other stuff going. You can do some buying and selling on eBay. You can do some retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. I said that already. But yeah, so just try and get. I'd say try and get at least that. Trying to find under 18 Amazon sellers to talk to is a very hard task. Yes, I can imagine. Just want to see how they've done it to copy, similar to emulating the success of other people. Yeah, keep doing it. And the thing is, Josh, even if you can't find anyone, you figure it out yourself. Like that's the thing about entrepreneurship. There's some times, and I've had these where you're like, what the hell do I have no idea how to do this. Sometimes you just have to do it and figure it out by either getting it wrong or getting it right. Because sometimes you're not going to have people to rely on. So yeah, just you'll get it sorted. You'll definitely get it sorted, and then once you do, you're going to be able to share that with a lot of people. Facebook's hit almost 200 people with an ebook coaching calls. I'm only 18. Nice. That was literally your job. Waited till lunch, and then after lunch, watching the clock. I did the same thing. I was like, oh my god, I was so hungry as well. I was so hungry for lunch, and I don't even eat that. I'm not like a big guy or anything. I don't even eat that much. And I would wait for lunch to be like like a breath of fresh air. I'd be like, oh yes, get out of this. Like looking at, because it's different with working at home. I can look at the computer screen. I can do my bits and pieces. But I can go like make coffee, I can go do my own things, I can go sit and watch TV for a bit, I can go walk out, I can do whatever, I can be on the phone for an hour talking about some random like crap with someone, and no one's breathing down my neck, no one's like asking me for results or telling me to pick up the phone or whatever. I was just always waiting for lunch. And if honestly, take a look at your own life, guys. If that's you and you're waiting for your break and you can't wait to get home, then you need to get out of that job. You need to find something else that brings you. And if that's a job, then go do it. But if it's something else like some sort of entrepreneurship and side income, go do that. Spend your time doing that and make yourself happy by doing that. It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. I can't believe I've spent. And I'm sorry if like there's other people that are maybe like older than me that's been doing it longer, but I can't believe I spent so many years working at a 9-to-5 job or like a shift jobs or whatever. I can't believe I spent so long doing it. It's like regret. It's like deep regret. But it just it had to work out that way. Do you need an accountant, or can we use software like Sage, QuickBooks? I would personally recommend an accountant every day of the week. The amount of money that my accountant saves me in tax way outweighs the amount that I have to pay the accountant. Okay, they got some really, really clever things that they can do. Really clever, it's just great. But yeah, I had a call with my accountant a couple of weeks ago. I've got my interview. I need to actually do my accounts this week and send them off to them so they can work out how much money I can take from my company without having any tax implications, which is good. Currently 18 on a gap year, but hoping to work on Amazon FBA throughout the year. I think that's a good idea. Generate some income. Like during your gap year, put it into Amazon. I would much rather now. Like I really worry about spending money on anything that isn't going to make me money. For example, and we'll bring it up again. Like for example, I would have never ever have bought this ever. Like it's £500 camera. That's like ridiculous. I never would have spent £500 on a camera because I've got a perfectly good camera on my phone, which to be fair is expensive. But anyway, whatever. This is an income generator for me, right? This is something that's going to generate income for me. So I would much rather spend money on this than something else, right? Like I don't go out much. That's not in a sad way, but I don't like party or go out and get drunk. I just don't like it. So you work on things, spend money on things that are going to make you money. And if it's not something physical, spend money on knowledge. Like spend money on books, guys. For example, like read. I haven't even read this yet. This is on my reading list. I'm going to read them on like the plane journey and stuff like that. spend money on knowledge. And if you can't afford things like courses, don't worry about it. Just get things that are cheaper. But honestly, books are so much value for money in a book. Like this book, guys, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know this book literally changed my life. And that's mad. It's like, its retail is $12.99. Obviously, I've probably got it for cheaper than $12.99. $12.99 to something that changes your life, that is worth it. That is worth it, guys. The only thing you've got to bear in mind is that if you're going to read books and stuff and you like and you appreciate what they're saying, you think, hey, it's a great idea, don't just ignore it, go and do it. That's the thing that's going to make a difference. Matt, maybe I like being alone. Matt loves being alone. Window cleaner knocking for money today. Just be like, just leave me alone. No, I get a few people knock on. I'm in one of those areas where like loads of people walk around and try and sell. What's those food boxes? Gusto something, and it's the other main one. Hello Fresh. And I just tell them that I've got it. I'm like, oh yeah, I've already got it. I get it every week. I don't. I lied. What's my opinion on Brexit in terms of, I assume you're saying FBA. We don't know. We don't know how it's going to affect the UK. All we do know is that it will affect everyone in the UK. The demand for products aren't going to go down, so people will still want to buy stuff. So it's just, if the prices have to change, then the prices have to change. We don't know, but the thing that we do know is that if it does happen, if things have to change in terms of like taxes and stuff like that, I don't know, or importing laws, who knows, that it will be the same for every single person, every single company. So I'm not really concerned. And when it happens, it happens. Let's have a little look. I was thinking that when you go for a coffee break or lunch after work, you can find interesting people there. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, that's the thing. I don't get out that much. That is the biggest concern. That's the biggest downside for me for online entrepreneurship and doing all this sort of stuff. Being completely brutally honest to you is, the kind of the human contact. I'm quite a talkative and personable person. So when I go out to a coffee shop, I can quite easily have a conversation with the person serving you coffee. Like, I can very easily pick up a conversation with someone in a shop and get on with them. So no problem with that. Maybe that's just because it's like human contact. I'm like, I need human contact. It's just me and the cats here. Everyone working on new projects, of course, about tech and new trends. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, to be fair. Like, if you're around people that are like interesting people, especially if it's around like Google and Facebook and stuff like that, there'll be always people that have like cool ideas. Especially in like California, everyone's really bohemian. Suggestion: to multiply your sub count, you need to do a few lifestyle videos. People come to be informed, but stay to be inspired. I like that. Let's quote that somewhere. Someone quote that. Put it on the Instagram. It's a very good quote. Now, actually, I do want to talk about this. This could be quite useful for any of you guys watching. Okay. Let's talk about growth. Okay, growth hacking on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Okay. The thing that you've got to remember when you start out wanting to build a personal brand, no one gives a hoot who you are. No one cares who you are. No one cares who I am. No one cares. They don't care. What they do care is about the value that you're giving them. So if you're giving a lot of value, they're going to start to care who you are. So let's look at something like YouTube. The reason why a lot of vloggers don't build up big followings is because no one cares who they are. They're not doing stuff that's valuable and interesting and it's entertaining. They're kind of just vlogging their life, and to a certain extent, some people will care, but you're never going to get thousands and thousands of followers or subscribers by doing that. You need to be providing value, and sometimes value is entertainment. So don't get confused that they're different. They can be the same thing. Whereas a great way to grow on YouTube, on Instagram, I'm not sure about Facebook. It's probably the same, but it's all about viral content. Okay. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that my Instagram over the past few days has taken a little bit of a change. The content's been changed up to get quicker growth. Okay. From that, people that will then start to learn about who I am, because every now and again there'll be a picture of me, and in the story will be me. But the content will be there to grow the page. With YouTube, I'm going to approach it slightly differently and use a lot of advertisement to then get more exposure, because I don't want to do viral content and news on the channel. Whereas if you look at a lot of cryptocurrency channels, the reason they get very big is because they're topical, and it's sort of that like viral approach that people are searching for the news constantly. So if you have a channel, and it can be a very small channel, but if you're posting topical content and it's relating to what's happening at the moment, you can get a lot of views very quickly, and you can get a lot of subscribers very quickly. So if you want to grow on any social media, you need to be posting stuff that people want to know about. And then eventually you can do the lifestyle stuff. Now, the problem is with me, right? The problem is with me that I spend the majority of my time sitting in this seat. And it's not even a comfy seat, guys. I'm telling you. Look at this. It's a wooden chair. It's a wooden chair. It's not even that comfy. But I spend the majority of my time sitting here, sitting in there, and stuff like that. My life is not that interesting. I'm just going to put it out there. It's not that interesting. However, I will be doing more lifestyle stuff, but putting in there just little nuggets of value, right? Little nuggets of value. So when I go away to Australia in about a week's time, it's going to be a working holiday, okay? So I'm not going out there just to kind of relax and just like sit on the beach for like 2 weeks. I'm going there, of course I'm going to do that, but I'm going to be working as well. I'm going to be recording stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to do daily videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing daily uploads. And it might be, I think it's been like 3 months and I've done a video every single day. And that I might take a break on it. But at the end of the day, you don't have to worry. Like, if you're doing YouTube or stuff like that, yes, staying consistent is important, but also you've got to sometimes relax, right? You've got to relax sometimes. Whew. Working in your PJs, love it. Any tips on focusing better when I'm at home, as it's usually an issue of mine? Yeah, it's an issue of mine as well. I get carried away doing all random stuff. Try and have like a list of things that you need to do. So every now and again, I'll write a notes document. I just say there's 3 things I need to do today. I will actually check my notes document. I'll tell you what I've done. So this is last night. Okay, I've actually deleted the things that I've done, but it was oh, hang on a minute. So yeah, what day is it today? Is it Monday, Tuesday? Can't remember what day it is. So it was lower one of the budgets for an old ad campaign, record a new advert campaign, set adverts up for another one, do a YouTube video. I've actually done 2 YouTube videos, and then I've actually gone live as well. So I've done all the things I needed to do, that I need, like absolutely needed to do, and then everything else is just kind of like filling in the gaps. So I don't know, Harry, you'll be motivated in a completely different way to me. I get motivated by when I have to do things. If I have to do it, I have to do it. And if I don't do it, there's going to be some sort of there's going to be a downside for not doing it, and the downside of not doing it is far worse than the downside of actually having to do it. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if it makes sense. Literally made a sale. Just made a sale after I said I wasn't getting any. Hooray! That's wicked. Congratulations. Love it. Why do I? Okay, this is a good question. Why do I have 1 product whereas others have 10 products in that time? A very good question. The thing with Amazon is that you need money to invest in it. My first product required it was a great product and it sold very well. But if you've ever heard of economies of scale, okay, where it costs so much to how can I put this in this Amazon? Right. So basically, to keep up with demand, I needed to spend about £10,000 to £20,000 on 1 shipment. Okay, now I don't have £10,000 to £20,000 spare, and I don't want to get a loan because I have some financial stuff that I need to happen March. So I need to get a new mortgage on my house. I cannot have an extra £20,000 worth of debt. It's not a good idea for me at this moment in time. So that is the majority of the reason why I didn't do that. I have started a product in January. January? Yep, January. And of course, I shall probably start a product in March, April time, and then do 1 maybe every 2 months. So it's just all down to the person. It's all down to the person. I had some money tied up in that first product, and I was considering reordering it or not reordering it, and then reordering it. So I went through this whole kind of like to and fro. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I borrow money? Can I do this? Can I do that? And eventually I decided, do you know what? It wouldn't be a good business and financial decision and personal financial decision for me to do that. And of course, the other thing is that YouTube takes up a lot of time. You know, I put a lot of time into doing content and creating content for you guys. And sometimes other things slip my mind. And that's kind of actually one of the big reasons. But I would not say also, I wouldn't say people have 10 products in the time that I've launched one. That is, you'd have to have a lot of money to launch 10 products in the same time as what I've done. You'd have to have a lot of money to launch 10 products. That's the main thing. No, I would say most people don't launch 10 products in like 6 months. Or whatever it is, 10 months. No, not even that. When was the first product came in? About 7 months, yeah. Most people wouldn't launch 10 products in 7 months. Well, wanting to start FBA, not sure how to start a company. Just go into Company's House or go into gov.uk. Just search in Google how to start a limited company. It's about £12. It takes about half an hour. Why does the supplier give me figures always in USD and not in pounds? Literally got an email now giving me prices in dollars. Can I ask for figures in pounds? No, it's all done in dollars. Always. You know, why aren't they giving it in yuan yen? Like, it's all done in dollars. Maybe yen's the wrong currency. No, yeah, it's all done in dollars. It's just how trade is done. It's always done in US dollars. Yeah, China they won't deal in Great British pounds. They won't do it. Yeah, and you have to pay them in USD, as Wooden rightly said. Great time to live stream. I can watch before work. Nice. Oh, it's hang on, it keeps zipping to the bottom. Hang on, guys. Dude, you need a new chair. I so need a new chair. You have no idea. This chair is so old and like rickety. My chair, man. My chair. It's awful. It's so bad. Matt, best investment you can make. What, a new chair? I need to get, like, the thing is though, my girlfriend would, like, because it sits in the middle of like our house, if it doesn't look really good, I looked at some ones in John Lewis, but they're like 400 quid. And I was like, hell no, I'm not spending that much money on a chair. First entrepreneur purchase for me was a comfy chair. I might go try some out. I might just get the sofa. I might just bring the sofa here. Just bring the table down a few notches. Opinion on Brexit, I think it makes quite a difference. So what is your opinion on Brexit? No, I'm not going to discuss any of my political beliefs or anything like that. And actually, ultimately, I'm not really fussed about much that happens in politics, and some people may not like me for that. But actually, I'd rather focus on me, like my family, the things that I do with you guys, and less focus on kind of like the things that are happening that are somewhat out of my control. I don't really worry about it. What will happen, and I will adapt to whatever happens. If there's this big thing that happens with Brexit, and there's this horrible new tax or whatever, or something changes, I'll just deal with it. I'll just not worry about it, deal with it, and move on. Whereas a lot of people kind of get brought up into this, like, oh, this could happen, or this could happen, and this could happen, but ultimately, it hasn't happened, right? So there's no point worrying about something unless it actually happens, or it becomes something that we know for sure. So if they say, well, the import tax for this is going to go down or up by this much because of under these different things, then okay, that's when you take note of it. But if it's a case of it might happen, they might do this, they might do that, I'm really not concerned with might or could. I'm more concerned of this is going to happen. This is going to be the effect. That's when the time then you need to adapt and change. So I don't really worry about that sort of stuff. To be honest, I think it's not worth my time at the moment to even think about it. Again, people may think that's stupid, but that's just I've always been that way, where I'll only worry about something if it's actually important for me at that moment in time, and then I'll deal with it really quickly and kind of move on. It's crazy how much money crypto channels, even small, can make. They can take loads and loads of money, loads. I just don't want to get into it. People getting 10k for a few minute video. I don't know how much people get paid for the ICO videos. I'm not. I wouldn't do any videos like that. Like, I'll get involved in crypto myself. Like, I've got a small investment, But this channel will never be, ever. You know, I might put some stuff in there occasionally in terms of videos, but it's never going to be a crypto channel. I'm just not. It will take way too much time to research and to understand it in the high level that you would need to be able to put it on YouTube, to have a personal brand around it. Yeah, it takes too much. There's so much happening within that space. I just don't have time for it. I'd rather spend my time doing other things. With Facebook, I think reaching out to people personally is best, as I believe this makes people feel more needed, obligated to use my group instead of applying, being added and posting in my other groups. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Ah! I'm gonna go. What's the time, guys? Oh, jeez. Right, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let's do a giveaway. Leave a 1 in the comments. Just 1, the number 1 in the comments. I'll choose someone. We'll send you some money. That's right. Good luck getting a mortgage. You're gonna get shafted. This is the thing, guys. This is the thing. I'm not gonna get shafted because I'm being very clever with my mortgage. I'm gonna get unshafted, whatever that may be. But that is, I literally need to do that like 3 weeks ago. So I need to get my mortgage done. But yeah, I'm being very clever with the mortgage, which is why it's taking a bit of time to kind of research it a bit. It's just a remortgage. Did you think that Hildreth did not provide enough value in the affiliate marketing mastery? It was a beginner's course at the end of the day. It's a beginner's course. With any course, I think there's going to be things added to them. For example, I've taken three or four affiliate marketing courses, and all of them cover different things. Affiliate marketing is such a ginormous topic because you can do it through YouTube, you can do it through all the other social media platforms, which are all going to be different. You can do it through, Facebook advertising, Google AdWords. You can do blogs. You can do sales funnels, email marketing. You can do CPA marketing. You can do so many types of affiliate marketing that there is no one course that covers everything. There's not one course that covers everything. A lot of them will be niche specific. So that's kind of what they did with theirs. A lot of people dwell on the things out of their control. Yes, that is right, Harry. I just tend to not dwell on them. I just kind of ignore things until they become important. And once they're important, I deal with them, and then I don't think about them. What do you use to live stream? OBS? Yes, I use OBS. Can you just order always 1,000 units? Why do you have to have so much money tied up? So 1,000 units would have been £10,000 landed. But I needed more than 1,000 units because of the delivery time. So it was at least 60 days delivery time. When I say 60 days, it was really, all in all, it was 60 days from payment until delivery. In which case, I would then need to order. So if I ordered 1,000 units, it would cost me about £10,000 landed. So that's all taxes and everything paid. But of course, that would only, because of the sales volume, they would have sold out within about 30 days. If I actually wanted to shift them properly, which means that I would have had to do another order for another 1,000 units before my initial first order, my reorder, whatever, turned up at Amazon. So I would be out of pocket. I would be invested £20,000 and still waiting for that first shipment. So that is why cash flow is super important within Amazon FBA, and that's how your money can get tied up. So what instead I actually pivoted to do was start a product that was a better product with a lower cost, actually the same sales price, but a cost that was half the price. So I can afford a lot more units, and I can order them like really super quick, get them delivered in. There's not as much issue with cash flow, and I have more to spend on PPC because of the profit margin is a lot higher. It's a very, very high profit margin. So that's the thing. That's the thing you'll learn with Amazon FBA. I probably might even go back to that original product, but it's going to be a point when it'll probably be mid this year if I do go back to it. When I can actually I can really afford to put money into it. And if it's still a good product at that point, awesome. If it's not, let's move on. When you order your first batch from China, do I have to fill in C220A to get EORI number? Just get that part. I can't. C220A form. Don't know what that is. I did my EORI number months ago. So on the EORI number, you'll need a few things. For the EORI number, you'll need a few things. You need to have basically the address of where it's going from and to, all your information. You also need a tracking number, which is also known as a waybill number. So it's just like your tracking number. So you order your products. As soon as you've got your tracking number, you get your EORI number. Can take up to 3 days. Normally it's very quick. Then you get your EORI number. All hunky-dory. It's all good. Government know who you are. And yeah, you should be good. All right, we've got some ones. Some ones up in here. The chair is bad optics. What? I already won, so I won't enter. All right. If you say so. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Who have we got? Okay. I don't know. Ooh. I'm going to pick a number. Okay. Picked a number. Oh, it's Panic. I mean, PAN1. You've won, mate. PAN1C777. PAN1C777. Oh, shit. You've won, mate. You need to email me, info@johnnybradley.com, screenshot of you signed into your YouTube account, your PayPal email address, and I'm going to ping you over £25. Congratulations. You looked into Shopify dropshipping? Yeah, I don't want to do it. This is the thing, I'm not going to get shafted. I'm going to get unshafted. Well, I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, it's my mortgage, yeah. Mate, I'm getting unshafted. I'm telling you, I'm getting unshafted. It means I don't have to get... Basically, I just know how I'm not going to have to pay crazy tax. Crypto Johnny is a nice ring note. Nah, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Plenty of other people out there for crypto. I ain't getting involved. Right, a little bit. I invest in it, and I'm personally very interested in it. I just don't want to do loads of content on it on YouTube. Just joined. A bit too late, unfortunately. You lost. It's not you lost. It's just you didn't win. Different attitude. Am I too late? No. Congrats. What happened to Anwar? I think he's uploading a video today. He better be. I'll give him a call in a minute. But yeah, I think he's uploading a video today. Oh, what day? Yeah, today, Monday. Yeah. A few pints sorted at the pub. All right. Yeah, Cheese Chaser. Where is he? I think he's probably asleep right now. He's probably asleep. He's nocturnal. He's very hard to get hold of. But yeah, I believe he's actually uploading a video today. He told me he was. He said Sunday and Monday latest. So if it's not Monday, then everyone's going to have to... We'll go onto his Instagram and we'll start spamming him. Tag him in a picture of, I don't know, something. How much does your product make per month? It's about... There's a few days left in the 28 day. It's about 3.5, 4 grand. Around that. Around that area. I'll have a look. I shall have a look right now. I've been doing some, so I've been doing some work on it as well over the past few days. Because a lot of the stuff I do on Amazon as well is to test as well. So I'm happy to like play around with numbers and stuff like that to test out things, to then give other people advice. So I was testing around with price and PPC the other day. I was trying some new things that I've heard about from PPC and price standpoint. I was playing around with them, and it was kind of like, yeah, it's going really well, it's going up, and I was like, and then I made a change. I was like, whoa, sales went down the next day. I was like, okay, scrap that. That didn't work. It's like a split test. Go back up, and then the sales went back up again. But now I've found a slightly new method for PPC. And price, I'm still testing it. It's only been like 3 or 4 days, so I'm just testing it to see how it goes. I might share it on the channel, but it will probably be shared in the Amazon course because it's a little bit complicated. Okay, ICOs. Could you win next time? You could win next time. ICOs will get regulated soon, so it won't miss out on much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Regulation, it doesn't matter. If it does, if it doesn't, again, they might do. Depends on the country that they're in. Late to the game, work from home, it's the best thing ever. Yes. It's hard giving structure to your day. Yeah, I agree with that. And socialize evenings and weekends. I just work every day. Hello from Southampton. I miss working from home. I've got to get back to that, Matt. I've got to get back to it. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed today. This is actually just a camera attachment. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I love going live. I really, really, really love going live. Even if we're just talking crap for like an hour, I just like doing it. How do you pay for sample order on Alibaba? I pay through Alibaba. I do not pay through PayPal. Why don't I pay through PayPal? Because I say most people, a lot of people pay through PayPal. First of all, you have to pay 5%. And with Alibaba, you don't pay 5%. I think you pay 3%, maybe 3.5%. It has changed over the last month or so. I'd rather have the money. I'd rather have the extra money and not pay the 5%. 5% over the space of a year on all of your stock makes a big difference. However, you can then use things like credit cards for, like you can put an American Express credit card, like a points reward card on there, and you can get points for all your different bits and pieces. Another little tip for you guys, if you're running advertising, and if you're using Amazon FBA business, try and get yourself a credit card, so you can get reward points for all of your advertising. For example, if you're going to do PPC on Amazon, there's two options of how you pay for PPC. You can either pay and the money comes off the sales price, off the revenue that you generate from the product, so it comes from Seller Central. Amazon pays it to themselves. Or you can set up a payment method with Amazon. Now, a really sneaky thing you can do is get a credit card, a company credit card, pay for your Amazon PPC from your credit card, obviously out of the money that you make off of Amazon. So it's not like you're missing out on money or anything like that. But then what you're doing is you're building up reward points. And reward points are good because you can then trade them in for other things. So what I will be doing is, I haven't actually done it yet. Again, one of the things I always say I do and I kind of never get around to it, is I'll be getting another American Express card, a rewards one, and I'll be using it for my PPC for Amazon. I'll use it for Google advertising, Facebook advertising, any stock that I buy, potentially stock that I buy actually. I'm not quite sure if I want to do that, but there's more protection with the credit cards. And build up reward points so then I can get flights for free to different places, which is a cool little thing. Cool little thing. No more book recommendations lately. Why? I don't really have any new ones. I need to read more books to be able to recommend them. I've just got the same ones. I need to read three more books. I'll read them over the next few weeks, and I will get back to you. Yeah, pay your sample through Alibaba. Yeah, that's correct. That's what I do. Thank you. I'm glad you like my videos, Abdul. Sometimes I'm like, what day is it? Today is Saturday. I don't. Oh, why is the tube empty? It's a bank holiday. Yeah, I every single day I don't know what day it is. You've got British Airways Amex. Use it for the stock and for samples. Can you use it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. What is the Cheese Chaser thing all about? Why doesn't he just go by his name? He used to be Cheese Chaser, and then he changed his channel to his name. So yeah, it's quite funny. I think it should be Cheese Chaser again, personally. Hungry for the Avoice points, whatever they're called. I need that. Do you think Trump did a good job so far? I think he roasted May the other day. I literally don't care. What Trump, it has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm in the UK. Trump could do whatever the hell he wants. Like, you guys elected him. That is your problem. We've got our own problems over here. We've got our own problems. There's a cat. You might want to read The Tool of Titans. Yes, I've heard of that. I will definitely read that. Right, guys, I thank you for joining me on today's video. It's been awesome. Remember, entrepreneurship is good, right? It is good, even though sometimes it gets a bit lonely at home, and you want to go and socialize and stuff like that, and all the rest of it, and forgetting to eat. On the whole, the benefits way outweigh the non-benefits, the other things that are bad. Can't get my words out. So always work to be able to create some extra income for yourself, even if you can't become self-employed. Just that little bit extra income will really kind of take the edge off. So I highly recommend just start working today on something that you will thank yourself for in the future. And I will leave you with that, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. And of course, make sure you stick around for the next video. And Panic777, make sure you email me and I'll get that PayPal money sent over to you within the next kind of half an hour or so. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.